Gender-based violence has continued to be a challenge in families of both the refugee and host communities in West Nile that officials say is impacting negatively on the development. To have a proof of the vice, resident coordinator of United Nations in Uganda, Her Excellency Suzan Ngongi, visited the refugee camps in West Nile. Refugee women in Imvepi refugee settlement said GBV has been disorganizing their families but has been averted by roles played by humanitarian organizations in the settlement.
I just fighting with my husband. My husband is drinking a lot of alcohol, and there you come and fighting for me. Even the children, this now is okay.
I will not take action of getting either something to beat or to kick or what. When I see the things is just paining me, I will just enter inside. I end up crying.
During the tour, representative of police from Criminal Investigations Directorate, represented by SP Jane Nachitoa, went on ground to establish how NGOs are contributing to the fight against GBV, especially those related to sexual offenses.
The police came to this settlement to establish that how far has the NGOs helped in ensuring that GBV and sexual offenses decrease, because it was highlighted and research proved that most of these cases are inclined on economic differences. And as you saw the women, they were really very happy when it comes to UN.
Her Excellency Suzan Ngongi also launched a GBV reception center at Terego headquarters constructed by Action Aid Uganda through the EU and UN Spotlight Initiative project. The GBV Center will offer legal aid and pro bono services, psychosocial support services, and counseling and medical support for GBV survivors. Nicholas Gonze, the first Secretary Head of Governance and Human Rights at EU in Uganda, noted that GBV is one of the barriers to development in a country being exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic.
But now, after COVID, this important is even more relevant. We have seen the number of gender-based violent cases increasing, the number of teenage pregnancies increasing over the last couple of years. So it's important to collectively address this issue. That is really an issue that is at the core of the development of any society in the world.
The resident coordinator of UN in Uganda, Her Excellency Suzan Ngongi Namondo, pledged more UN support to the government of Uganda in averting GBV through economic empowerment of women.
They try to start businesses, that's really encouraging. They have a savings community, extremely encouraging. But also most important was that aspect of psychosocial assistance. We all know that, the traumas that people face during wartime, that they have a place where they can go and get some support for their mental health. Of course, we know that it's not enough. So much more needs to be done, but at least something is being done. And of course, to the extent that resources permit, as a UN family, we want to support these activities, support the government, help them, etc.
Joseph Odama, UBC.